Everyone says buying a home is the smartest thing you'll ever do. Others say renting is freedom and buying is a trap. So who's right? Is renting really just throwing money away? Or is owning a house the most expensive gamble you'll ever make? In this video, we're cutting through the hype. No sales pitch, just the raw facts. If you've ever asked yourself, should I rent or should I buy? This is the breakdown you need. A friend of mine, let's call him Sam, bought a home last year. He was so excited. The house had a little yard, a fresh coat of paint, and a fixer-upper charm that made it feel like a bargain. The mortgage? Around $1,800 a month. Not bad, right? Cheaper than some rents. That's what he thought. But then came the surprises. First, it was the property taxes, $400 a month, which he hadn't really factored into his mental budget. Then, the water heater broke. That was another $1,200. And the lawn? Well, it turns out grass doesn't mow itself. By the time winter hit and the heater started making strange noises, Sam had already burned through his emergency fund. Now, my other friend Maya rents a 2-bedroom apartment across town. Her rent is $1,600, and that includes water, trash, and even Wi-Fi. If something breaks, she makes a call. No surprise bills, no maintenance anxiety. But here's the thing, every time she sends that rent check, she hears that little voice in her head. You're just throwing money away. It's a voice we've all heard. So what's actually true here? Owning gives you potential equity. You're slowly buying a piece of something, but it also comes with hidden costs that most first-time buyers underestimate. Insurance, repairs, taxes, maintenance, even your time. Renting is often seen as temporary or a financial dead end. But it's not. It can be a smart move, especially if you value predictability, mobility, or you're not ready to sink tens of thousands into a property. Sam, our homeowner friend, he stuck it out. He fixed the heater, repainted the porch, learned how to patch drywall from a YouTube video. A year later, his house is worth more than he paid for it. Not a lot more, but enough that it feels like maybe, just maybe, the stress was worth it. But here's the thing he didn't expect. He's not just investing in a house, he's investing in staying put. Over time, ideally, your house goes up in value, and when you sell, you might walk away with a check instead of just memories. But that only works if the market cooperates. A lot of people learned that the hard way during the housing crash, when home values dropped and owners suddenly owed more than their houses were worth. Now Maya, the renter, she doesn't have equity, but she does have liquidity. She's been investing in index funds. She started a side business. She's saving for a long backpacking trip through South America. That down payment she never made? It's working for her in other ways. The idea that a home is a forced savings plan is only true if you actually stay there long enough to pay it off. And even then, your equity is still tied to one thing, the housing market. Maya's investments, they're diversified. Sam has a house, Maya has options. So which is better? Well, that depends. Do you want your wealth tied to a roof you live under? Or spread out across the world? Neither is wrong, but they're not the same kind of investment. One grows slowly and ties you down. The other moves with you and grows if you do. A few months ago, Maya got a job offer, New York. Bigger salary, bigger opportunity, and something she'd always dreamed of. She gave her landlord 30 days notice, packed her things, and left. No strings, no agents, no waiting for the market to be just right. Meanwhile, Sam got an offer too. A chance to work on a film set in LA. His dream project. But he hesitated. He had just redone the kitchen. The house wasn't ready to sell, and renting it out felt risky. So he passed. That's not a failure. That's a trade-off. Homeownership gives you roots. Renting gives you wings. Maya has no debt. She sleeps well at night. She has time, money, and freedom. Sam has pride, equity, and a backyard where he grills with friends on weekends. Both have built lives that reflect who they are. And that's the point. You don't need a mortgage to be legitimate. And renting doesn't mean you've failed. The only measure that matters is, does your home fit your life? So, should you rent? Or should you buy? We've heard the question 100 times, but maybe we've been asking the wrong one. Maybe the real question is, What kind of life do you want to build? Buying a home can give you security, stability, a space to shape and grow. It can also tie you down, drain your finances, and add pressure when life changes fast. Renting can offer freedom, flexibility, and simplicity, but it can also come with uncertainty and a feeling like you're not settled. Neither path is a shortcut to happiness. Neither guarantees wealth or peace or purpose. What matters is that you choose intentionally, not out of fear, not out of pressure, not because everyone around you says it's what grown-ups do. Just you, your life, your values. If owning gives you roots, plant them deep. If renting gives you wings, fly freely. Either way, you're not just choosing where to live, you're choosing how you live. And that's what really matters.